think this time I'll do a podcast.
Well, because I have to.
Go.
What exactly is the point?
That's not the fucking point!
Okay. Go. I have a podcast.
Do you think this is easy?
This might be the cure. Okay, fine. Go. Okay. Go. Podcast.
I'm just like a zombie today.
Check 1, 2. Yeah, I stayed up late and I was a bit. I smoked a little weed last night. And I stay up and eat, and then I fucking
Hate yourself.
hate myself. Got up so early too.
What crew that was? Okay, I'm sending you this.
No, it's okay. And then I was thinking we don't have to do. We'll use the crowd work show as next week's podcast.
Right.
It'd be nice to get a couple in the bank just
Yeah.
to just put it on the table.
We just stay here for 24 hours straight and we got the ears worth.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
30-hour famine.
Not that I don't
How
like
funny would it be to do the 30-hour famine live?
podcasts. We could do it down. I've always wanted to do something like in a store window, so you could have.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
So like, and you could raise money or like have like a fund. You could do it as like a fundraiser.
So we're just podcasting in a window, or we're mannequins?
I think a podcast in the window,
Okay.
but you could set up the set.
You know, that just reminds me of a funny story. One of my first modeling jobs was being a mannequin in a window for a long time, and I had to train
For what? For what? Sorry, I'm just checking this.
for a store.
You had to train to be a mannequin.
Yeah.
They probably saw you and like, I don't know if this bitch can sit still.
Maybe. I had to train in it.
What did they like? What like poses or like would they?
I had to just stand like.
You're killing it. Yeah, you're good at
Yeah.
this. Yeah, you can tell you got prior experience.
I trained. I was 16.
Huh? And they would just then you. How long were the shifts?
Oh, they weren't long. I don't know why this. Like, I don't understand why I did this.
Was it a Craigslist ad? Is that what you answered?
Yeah, and it was
Looking
in
for-
this guy's bathroom. It was in his shower.
I was a towel rack for
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah, and I was wearing Tangé. That's hilarious.
I don't know what Tangé is.
I won't even tell you, but it's hilarious.
Okay.
What I just said.
Okay.
I'll tell you on mic.
Okay. I just need to know if in case I need to edit it out or not.
I just want to make fun of people who wear it. It's like
Older lady clothes,
no,
you say?
no.
Like stuff you buy on the ferries?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Do you remember had loons in it? Northern Reflections?
Oh yeah.
Or,
Was that a
or Cotton Ginny?
Was that a brand?
Yeah.
Oh, because there's a store, I think in Terrace, called Northern Reflections.
Well, it's probably that brand.
Hmm.
And Cotton Ginny?
I don't know that, but
You don't know.
No. I don't know any boomer.
Okay.
No,
it's
not that
true.
you're a boomer. I thought you were
No, I
describing
am.
old people clothes.
I don't know. Maybe. And Randy River? Do you remember Randy River?
No.
It was the douchiest store you've ever seen. It was all like shirts with flame, like men's short sleeve silky shirts with flames.
Flames.
down.
Okay, I gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. And
You
white
get it?
stitched jeans and stuff.
Yes, yes,
Like pre-UFC, bro. Like
yes. Like wrestling guys.
yeah, I gotcha.
Literally, that's what comes up with Randy River.
Yeah, like Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
Fieri.
Fieri, whatever shit. Like this with the barbed wire across the chest.
Isn't that funny? I always think that's so funny how like tough
And it was always 80% off all the time. Sorry.
like tough guy culture is always like it's still like they still got outfits, you know?
Yeah, I can't picture any man shopping for some reason. And I know you guys do because you have new clothes, but I don't know.
I'm pretty efficient. I don't know if it's just my mental what's that?
Your mug?
Oh, sure. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know if it's my mental. What's the word I'm looking for? Not deficiencies, I guess. Yeah, that I only go. I can't casually browse. I'm going for pants, and I go there for pants, and I do that every
Well, because
4
it's
months.
not interesting to you.
No, it's terrible.
If you were looking for small figurines to paint,
I'm right there.
you're right
I
there.
already know what I want.
For me, I'd be like, okay, I know which figurine I need. Just getting in and out.
Yeah. Not me. I got to know his backstory. What is his family tree? what province he's from in the old world? You know, stuff like that.
Do they have stories and stuff like that?
Well,
Your
Warhammer.
figurines?
That's the best part about Warhammer. So we're gonna go down a little Warhammer hole here.
Okay.
But yeah, so they it's been
Just
around
kidding.
since the 90s, and it has the best lore ever. And but
Lord?
lore like
Lure?
lore
Lure? What do you say?
lore
Like what pulls you in?
like world building stories within the
How do you
world.
spell this?
LORE lore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never heard that.
Huh.
I thought you were trying to say like lure, like you
That
lured
too.
in.
I'm definitely lured by the lore.
Okay. They're different.
Anyway, but the problem was I played it forever, like from like grade 8 until basically then what they did, this fucking company, they got a new CEO that was too concerned in stock prices, and they literally destroyed the old they literally destroyed the world. They blew up the world of the story and completely threw out everything and threw out all the rule books. And these rule books are like $150 each. It's so much fucking money for these rule books, and every army has their own rule book, which is like $80 each, and you need them to play. And then overnight they blew up the world.
What are the rules?
There's it's like a combat like army fighting
okay.
game. That's quite complicated.
Jesus.
But they threw out so overnight they took all the books off the shelves, and then all the rules were obsolete, and they released a new set of rules. And they're like, sorry, you got to buy the new rule book.
Smart.
You didn't have to, but they would do that anyway. But they would have new editions, and
Smart.
but they wouldn't let you play the old stuff in the shops anymore. Like they were like,
No.
it's really terrible.
Snapped your.
It was terrible. And they changed the base. So the bases were square. All the figures were on square bases.
Yeah.
And they changed them to round bases.
I like
And then
that.
they- and
I
they-
like that.
It's nice, but they stopped selling square bases. So if you had all these square bases, you spent $5,000 on an army with square bases. Then all of a sudden,
$1,000?
you can't. Yeah, people spend that much.
Did you?
Oh, I'm sure over the course of. But it's like if you want to get 10 guys, it's like $50, $60 or something for the 10 guys.
Oh my God.
And the
I gotta
paints.
look these up.
It's pretty cool.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm. What am I talking to my mother right now?
No, it's cool, honey. It's cool. I like it. It's neat.
Yeah. Anyway.
Huh? That's cool. Okay, that is what I thought they looked like.
Yeah. So for everybody still listening, thank you.
$108.
Yeah, they're expensive, and they'll skew it too. So the more important the figure, the more.
Jesus.
Anyway. And then you build armies with points, and they'll do really shitty stuff. Like so, each guy's worth 10 points, but what they'll do is they'll lessen the amount of points they are, so you have to buy more.
Oh my God. This is crazy. Do they have a museum?
There is Warhammer World
That's what I knew there would be.
in the UK. That's like their headquarters,
I knew it.
and they have like a huge displays, and you can play. It's like a big store. I've never been there, but I would like to go
I bet you would.
one day.
You're like, Kate, we're in Paris.
It's just a hop,
it's
just a hop over the
hop-
channel.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
I could leave
Babe,
you
where
here.
Where are you going? I don't think you can get out that window. Oh my God!
The hotel manager's like, fuck, we lost
Another one.
That's super.
Did you do any stupid hobbies that made people not want to have
I
sex
mean,
with
I
you?
had no. Everyone wanted to have sex with me pretty bad, so nothing I could do.
That was the hobby.
Yeah, that was the hobby.
Like you went into horses or something, or
No, I did for a little bit, and one bucked me off. Scrabble. The horse's name was Scrabble, and she was a bitchy mare, and bugged me off. And then
it's
it was-
dangerous.
Yeah, and I was like, they're like, you're get back on the horse, and I didn't. And then what was I into?
And here we are.
Here we are. Won't get 10 feet to one. Won't even get near one a deer. They look like horses. And I was into Barbies big time. I would just basically do their hair and change their outfits, though. Didn't really storyline them much.
Hmm.
And I'd cut all their hairs into bobs, and it didn't work.
Classic Bob.
The classic Bob.
It's usually the case with Bobs.
I don't. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's the same shit.
This'll work.
I always,
oh God.
every 10 years I get a Bob, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then I ended up being into trolls for a while, and I made their own wedding, and it was. Yeah, you remember? And I don't see the point of these things that I had.
Mm-hmm.
They would be, so you'd have like a can of something, and then you could put this thing on the top that made it feel like a bottle.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Like, you know what a beer bottle looks like,
Yeah.
and you know what a can looks like, and you know the
Oh,
only
yeah.
difference in it is the top part.
Yeah.
So you could put this thing on the top.
This is a troll thing?
No, this wait. This is
Okay,
weird
okay,
that
okay.
This is separate.
Okay, so it's attachment to make it feel like
A bottle, which is so weird because
Yeah.
then it's got to go around the juice of the pop would get all over the top of the can, which is like the worst part.
Yeah.
It's so gross, and then it would swish around and then get to your mouth
Yeah, because it would pour out of this.
out of
Can
that one
spout.
little. I don't know why I had so many of these.
Sounds like an idea that
It
I
was
would
hot
have.
yeah, I know, right?
You ever drinking a can but you want a bottle? Yeah, you should just buy a bottle. No, but you already bought the cans. Yeah, they're like
You already invested all your money in the can.
they're like $1. They're like $1. You
They're
don't-
like.
but no, you bought too many.
It's seriously like I gotta look them up, or you gotta post this because I got it. They're real.
Maybe some merch.
Maybe some merch.
Can the podcast merch only be the most useless shit?
Yes, this was the thing. So for some reason, my cousin and I decided that those were essential in the weddings of the trolls. So we'd stick their hair up these things.
Oh, okay.
I love that you were already into it. Like at that point, you're like, I know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
I know.
they wear
I
them
already
as-
figured that out.
They'd wear them as hats?
Yeah, not so much because we'd have to spin them. We'd hold the hair
Okay.
out the spout,
Mm-hmm.
and that would be part of the ritual was spinning them within that.
Okay. No, I'm right there with you.
I know, that's the crazy
So this
part,
is-
that you're with me on this.
So the ritual is for marriage?
Yeah, and if you spun them at the same time, and then they'd hit, whenever they hit the
Mhm.
base of their
Well-
feet, then they were married.
What was your friend's name?
It was my cousin Sarah.
Cousin Sarah.
There's a
I have a question.
biochemist
Is
there.
she real? Because what you're talking about sounds like some sort of mental breakdown. Okay, so me and Sarah, my cousin, we would get these things, and if you turn them counterclockwise
I
on the
know!
harvest, they would.
On the harvest moon, under us.
But first, you got to make sure the government isn't listening through the taps.
Yeah. So how you do that is you put your blood up the taps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but it tells you.
Yeah.
And she used to have this. Sorry, it's not a story about me for all day, but she used to have this.
I talked about Warhammer for
Oh, yeah,
15
okay,
minutes,
okay.
so
My turn. My turn. So in her room, she
this
had.
episode's called the Virgin Olympics.
It does. Yours was way more normal, and I made you feel like it was less.
It's not, but please continue.
Yeah, okay. And then she had this intricate poster on the wall of the sinking of Titanic,
Okay.
like showing men like out of
Like
the
a cross-section style, like those. Remember those cross-section books? Anyway, like a detailed thing. Like,
So
could you see inside of it? Like it was.
Yes!
Yeah.
yes,
okay.
half inside, half
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of the boat. You
I
could
had a
see.
castle book like that I
Oh,
loved.
okay, yeah, it was
Mhm.
like that. Like a Wes Anderson
Yeah.
type of thing.
Set. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it was so detailed with so much gore.
Mm-hmm.
And like it showed men's jumping off and like people like packing and like it was just, and I used to stare at that thing for so many hours.
Yeah.
Just like, oh my God.
I had a castle one where we go through the cross sections of like the front of the castle and then go through all the different things, and you had to find. It was like a Where's
I have
Waldo?
to tell you something. Ow.
Alex
Okay, keep
hurt her
going.
back.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know if you could tell.
No, it's getting better by the minute actually. I just can't go back farther than here.
Yeah, we did that showcase last night, and she was like Batman. She's like, okay, yes.
I was. How we doing, everyone?
Ah.
How many people came from Duncan? Cool. I didn't ask that.
It was just she was just
I'm
asking
a
that
sloppy host.
in the
but I don't
bathroom.
care.
You were just asking that in the bathroom.
when you were doing your set, I ran to the bathroom and I was listening to you through the bathroom stall,
Yeah.
and you sounded great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Great.
laughed. You know when you laugh and your pee goes stronger?
I'm honored.
It got stronger 'cause of you.
That's fun.
When I was young, I think I told you this, and then we'll get back to your thing. There was a rumor.
Well, we got to finish your thing first, but
Oh God, so many loose ends. There was a rumor in my high school that the louder you peed, the looser you were. I think I told you this. Which shouldn't have been a problem for any of us 16-year-old twats. Like, those things are tight.
my
Anyway.
knowledge of the female genitalia is limited, and even I know that's not exactly how that works.
I don't know how we thought that was a thing, but it was the rumor, and everyone was.
Well, you don't want to like a bucket dumping out, but
No, you did all at once.
yeah.
Poof.
Like somebody popped a water balloon.
Yeah, exactly.
So I could see.
Yeah,
that's a
I don't
different
know.
problem.
One of the older girls probably started it.
Yeah.
And so I had so much anxiety about peeing in the girls'
Oh,
washroom.
because you can hear it.
Because you can hear each other.
Oh my God.
So I was trying to make it sound so dainty and quiet the whole time.
See, with dudes, it's the.
Take me forever just trying. Yeah, because I didn't want to seem loose.
Yeah, dudes, it's the opposite. I'll always make a joke being like, it's a thick sounded stream.
Oh, like that's a good thing? Gaping hole at the
Yeah.
end of the dick?
Yeah. I assume.
Just like an olive that you took the middle out of?
Yeah.
The palmato or whatever it is called?
Because obviously, if, the thicker the stream, the bigger the tube.
It would be, wouldn't it?
And the tube in this case, for those, is the penis.
It is. You can actually put your eye on it and twist it and see
And see,
designs.
yeah, and get an in-depth look at some mistakes you've made.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I have a crazy. Okay.
Oh, the trolls. Is that
What's
it?
my other one? Oh no. Okay. Just
Okay.
remind me to say ghost story. Just that's my keyword.
Okay. Do you know? Do you have any ghost stories?
But am I done with trolls? I'm done with
I think so.
trolls.
They got married.
Yeah.
What would happen after that? Oh, the Titanic cross section. You would
Yeah.
stare at that for hours.
But then you had something.
The castle cross section, which I would also stare at for hours. Also, I think it was the same company
Is that the same?
because it was really gory and
Yes.
really detailed.
Yes.
And there was one where there was the
extremely.
castle getting attacked, and there was like guys getting hit with arrows, and
This, I swear.
it had little information like the guys had to clean up all the poop. Like it would have like little like dudes like scooping poop in the castle, and they had like a little blurb about them.
Human or horse?
Human, because they would just shit like
Oh,
in
yeah.
down a
Anyway.
tube. Speaking of tubes,
They shit down tubes.
well, like sort of like a
Oh, like a
chimney
system.
style, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
it would
thought
just.
had buckets they throw out the window.
I think in the castles they make
It
it,
was fancier.
yeah, but-
Ugh, and then a guy would. Where would he put it?
just on a wagon,
Just
and then
5 feet over.
so I solve all my problems.
Yeah, me too. That is.
So I deal with my shit.
Yeah. Ever hear a bit, and I'll deal with it
Yeah.
later.
If I can't see it, it's not there.
I had 2 things to tell you too.
Ghost stories.
Okay, I'll get through this one. Here, I thought I'd have nothing to talk about today.
Yeah.
Just so much. I thought of the best business idea, and I'm CCing it right now. No, that's emailing. Copywriting it
Okay.
as we speak.
You should BCC it if you're worried about it getting stolen.
I'm BCCing it.
Yeah.
So imagine this:
Mhm.
you rent or buy an old heritage house.
'Kay.
And it's you have people come stay in it overnight,
Okay.
but it's like you make it a true haunted house.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah. Like you hire people to like when they go to bed, like at some point they come in your room and just stand over you in like a nun's costume or like a little girl. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like that kind of shit.
Yeah, a real experience. Have people living in the walls.
Yes.
And you
Exactly.
and you could set up speakers in the walls and stuff and really
Exactly.
fuck with them.
Yes. And yeah, that's better than yeah. And then you charge a absorbent
Yeah.
amount.
Mhm.
Absorbent, that's not it.
That's
But-
it. Absorbent amount.
For them to stay for the night.
That's a good idea.
No Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
no electricity.
Yeah.
Candles, Fireplace.
Yeah, I guess you'd go for the. I guess you want people to think that'd be so horrible to trick somebody. Yeah, we got an Airbnb.
Oh, I know. I thought of that already. I was like,
Just fucking die.
I thought about that, but I was
You can
like,
have it so because you can get Wi-Fi blockers, so you could have
exactly.
like partway through the night, Wi-Fi cuts out.
Oh, so you let them get in slow.
False sense of
False
security.
sense of security. Wi-Fi's
They
done.
can't call for help. We just
Doors locked.
plotting a murder.
Doors locked. Oh my God. Then they think it's a real murder within a fake haunted house.
Yeah. And we dig up their dead grandparents.
We dig up.
Sorry,
No, but
exhume.
can I get your surname? Like what was your name before you were married? And
That's a great idea.
isn't that brilliant?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who would
Come far and wide.
come far and wide. Yeah, like a
That's how you come,
like a
right?
thick tube. Yeah. So what happens when you got a thick tube? Actually, it's more like a bucket, but yeah.
Oh, there's a hole in my bucket. Dear Liza, dear Liza.
Do you know that some this isn't me, but you know some people have, speaking of holes in buckets, some people have their urethra is like off to the side. It's like out the side of the
I
tube.
think you told me that before. You gotta get new material. Nash. No, that is wild. That's wild.
I do have to. I was doing that, hosting that last night. I was so sick of all my material.
It was so great. I'm not sick of it. I've only heard it 3 times now. Now those
Yeah.
are some new ones I hadn't heard.
I know. I purposely did that.
Oh,
Because I was
great.
self-conscious and because you were there. You don't
They
hear
were
me do
so
stand-up,
great.
but then it's
I
like this.
still haven't heard the bat.
Oh, yeah. That one's just very dirty, and so I kind of save it for.
Oh,
It's not
for the bedroom.
for a late night, for a bit rowdier of a crowd.
Yeah.
It's not really an improv
It's funny because you
crowd
told
style.
me you have a bat joke, so I've just been like trying to formulate it.
I could do it for you right now.
'Kay?
I might cut it out though. No, that'll be too weird. I've set it up now.
Is that burning it though? Kind of?
Nobody watches this.
Okay.
No, I won't do it. It'll be better if you see it at some
Okay.
point. But that was the first
Is
joke.
it your best?
It does get people rolling really hard. I think it's my hardest hitting. It is like gross.
No, I
and,
want to hear it.
and it was the first one that really worked, so I did it for a long
Yeah.
time, and it is funny. But I'm trying to get more stuff. That's kind of like trying to get more stuff like that. Because I did some shows with Simon King this week, and he's got this first 15 minutes that's so fucking funny.
Really?
He just blows the roof off every time, and I'm so jealous of it.
You can do it. Want me to write for you?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yes, please.
Just kidding.
But doing a show tonight, so I'm going to try and mostly just figure out
New stuff.
just to see what, throw a bunch of shit at the wall and see what's got legs.
I have this joke
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do stand up, but I have to have at least 3 minutes for sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you one of them last night.
Yeah.
The dad name one.
Yeah.
It's okay. This one is I want to say, hey, it's crazy. There's what is it called? Shit. Hold on. So I am conceptual. I don't have a punchline, so you don't need to laugh. It's what is a parasite?
Mhm.
This new parasite.
Mhm.
You think you're scared of COVID? There's a parasite that men in their sperm can go through their sperm. This is true. This is actually true.
'Kay.
I swear to God, this is true.
'Kay.
I read this. And it goes through the into the woman,
Mhm.
and when they're having, and it then implants in her. So crazy, like crazy. It's so creepy,
Mhm.
and then it grows, and then swear to God, this is real. And then, do you believe me that
Yeah.
it's real? And then you have to raise it.
Yeah. 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 That's funny.
And it goes to school.
And we don't have to raise it.
You don't know. You do legally, yes.
Yeah.
So there's that angle, of freak people out.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what a baby is. It's a parasite.
You should almost do it backwards because I did
Backwards?
figure it out. Like,
Oh, you figured it out.
yeah, because
Okay, it's got to be harder to figure out. Backwards. Tell me how then.
be like my girlfriend got this parasite that just like that grew inside of her, and then they traced it back. They did a bunch of tests, and they found
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Do it that way,
Yeah,
and
that's
then be
better.
like, find a way to.
That's better. 'Cause people, Or just get to the punchline faster.
I could also be, I was just having a conversation with somebody about, they were jokingly referring to their baby as a parasite.
They technically are.
Yeah. Look at Alex coming in with the politics. Jeez.
I'm just saying. That's why we should abort them. I'm big on abortions.
What were we, what was I talking about before? I forget.
I guess in the States, there's all these signs. I was listening to a podcast, and there's all these signs, and it'll just say, like, your baby has fingerprints at 5 weeks old.
I think there's one up by Duncan. There is an abortion sign on the way. Or it's on Twassen? I just saw it.
Pro or against?
Against. Yeah, you don't see a lot of pro-abortion
No,
signs.
that's true.
Because, yeah, I think, I don't know, because the
Doesn't
left
seem
doesn't have a lot of
fair.
money, disposable income like that.
That's true. I guess each one costs like $10,000 or something.
Yeah. You really got to think they're killing babies for you to drop that kind of coin.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought that was funny.
That was funny.
No, not the joke. The signs.
Oh, yeah. I thought of a joke. This is a little darker. My grandmother recently died, so it's in honor of her. If that's
'Kay.
all right. Okay, knock.
Who's there?
My grandson, Nash.
My grandson Nash. Who?
There's nothing funny about Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's? You said Alzheimer's.
What was it supposed to be?
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's? Alzheimer's?
You always called it Alzheimer's.
Google this. What a fucking nightmare to have a joke bomb, and then it's because I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh my God, that's what hung me up.
Oh, how do you spell that?
ALZEIM. Oh my God. Alzheimer.
All right, I quit.
I can't believe you thought it was called Alzheimer.
Damn it, we got to keep it in, too. I'm not, fucking shit.
Alzheimer.
What did I say? Alzheimer's.
And that's why I was like, okay, something about time, okay. That's why I didn't get it.
There's nothing funny about dementia. How about that?
There we go. Still not funny, but I'm just kidding. No, it is. Alzheimer's.
God damn it, Alex.
Have you been saying that your whole life?
It must be, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and sometimes I say bagel.
What's that supposed to be?
Bagel.
Oh, my God. I couldn't even find the root word. Good singing. Oh, that's a fun kick. Do I do that one? Yeah, I've done that.
That voice.
Hey.
So what's I can't remember if I actually hit record. Do you ever do that? Does that happen to you a lot?
Yeah.
Where you do something and you have no memory?
Yeah,
of it?
I will pee and then be sitting there
Thick
still.
stream.
Thick stream, far and wide. And then I will be like, did I pee?
Yeah.
So I try to push it out and like, feels like I can't get it out. So I must have.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go to bed knowing I haven't.
And then,
So
like,
I'll sit there for 5 minutes, but then I'll formulate more pee by that point. So
And-
I'll pee twice.
And then like, ma'am, you're in Costco right now. You have to leave.
I told you I'm not leaving till you return my 15-year-old Christmas tree.
I'm a member. My mother's a member.
My mother's a member. And sure, it's a real tree. I want it out of my life.
You had it cremated?
I want it cremated. I cremate everything. I make it into cream.
Well, good for you. That and then.
Okay.
And I find you more intimidating that you can't move your neck.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. She's got nothing left to lose.
I got nothing to lose here. Listen,
You gonna take
listen.
you gonna take
Daryl
my-
at Costco.
You gonna take my neck mobility? Can
Yeah.
you take that away from me?
Yeah, 'cause you know what? I don't have it. I didn't realize I didn't need it.
Yeah.
I've been fine. Sure, I've slept 15 minutes. Upside down. Pretty much.
Shoulder chicken's a young man's game.
Yeah, I just go. I say, Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take this wheel. 'Cause God knows I'm not.
Yeah, it's not.
Jesus, take the wheel. I go. He does it. I see the hands of a grandpa-like man scoop around behind me. He's in the back seat, and his arms get really long.
Yeah.
He
It's
wraps
Jesus.
around me.
It's pronounced. Yeah.
Is he Mexican?
He might be.
Okay. Father? Yeah, so... yeah, I always have dreams where I have to drive my car from the back seat, looking through the rearview mirror.
You have, sorry, what? Say it again.
I have a repeating dream where I have to drive my car.
Is this true?
Yep.
I've never had a repeated dream in my life.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry, but you're...
Bold.
That's my hot take.
Bold.
I haven't experienced something.
That's my new saying. Bold.
Bold.
Yeah.
After you hear a thick stream.
Bold. Oh, that's good. Bold. I like that.
That's
Anyway, I have a repeating dream where I have to drive my car from the back seat, but I can only look through rearview mirrors.
sounds like a nightmare.
Oh, no, it's a good dream. Not a nightmare, Nash. It's one of my best. That's top 3 happiest dreams I have.
It's better
You
than
want to know my worst? You want to know my worst?
I want to know your worst.
I can't get to my elementary school. I keep walking past it. And then when I look up, I've walked past it again.
I used to have stress
That's
dreams.
my worst.
Nothing worse than a stress dream. When I played a lot of music, I'd always stress that. It'd be like, you're on in an hour. I'm like, we haven't rehearsed.
Yes, I always have dreams where I'm going to play and I haven't learned my lines.
It's the worst.
And I always have dreams that I'm a server serving Jell-O and it's too high. It's like a mold, and I can't get it there without it falling.
I one time had a dream. I had working in the cafe, and I had to make a latte on a plate. And I kept being like, fuck, like throwing it out. Fuck! This was like impossible. This ridiculous quest. I had a stress dream when but I have
done
that.
with that.
Yeah.
I'm not done with that, Nash. Oh my God, you're trying to do the and they're like, and make a clover leaf in it, would you?
Yeah, and the bills are piling up, and I
Oh
can't
my
get
God,
past
the
this,
white highway,
this plate one. Yeah.
the plate one.
Can't get past the and I'm like, yeah, just throwing it out, like rinsing the pitcher, so fucking bad, pulling another shot.
Sorry, go on now.
No, I was gonna say, but the nice thing is now with comedy, I had a stress dream like that, and I was ready because I was like, I can do 5 minutes right now.
They're like, how would you do comedy on a plate? No, you can't do 5 minutes.
But that was more of a testament of not having to rely on anybody else.
Totally.
That was anyway.
That's the best.
Yeah.
And the only way you can learn to do that is if everyone you know dies.
I don't need
And you've
anybody.
I don't need you.
I don't need anybody. I just.
That's been me the last 24 hours with no neck pain. I don't need it. I'm fine. I can reach the soup cans myself. Because I'm lifting weights now.
Is that how you pulled it? Lifting weights?
I'm lifting soup cans.
Oh, I see.
No, I sneezed. You knew that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Sneezed. That's all it took.
Well,
Heard
we're
something
getting
rip.
older.
Heard something rip. I said, I'm sure it's fine. People rip all the time. I said, I'm just going to look behind me quick see if my pillow's still there.
Yeah. Were you in a weird position? Were you reaching for soup or something? Or
It's because I've been doing a lot of art the last 2 days. I think I nailed it down.
Okay.
And then like in like a neck position that I don't normally do. And then I think the next day I painted really late, got up in the morning, and then just sneezed in bed, and then it's
gone. It's terrible.
It's gone. No, it's fine. I always get this.
You got bad posture when you're painting?
Yeah.
I bet. It's probably something.
I change it about a million times, and it's always bad. Like sometimes I'm like this, and the painting's like balanced on my knees. Sometimes I'm like.
Oh, you're not like a canvas.
I do.
I always imagine like
normally.
a canvas.
But that's even hard because you got to lean a little bit forward because I do such detail work.
What are you working on? What's?
Cat.
Oh, cat.
My friend's cat passed away.
That's too bad.
I know. Oh my God, I like cry the whole time I'm painting the damn thing. I'm like, you're not here anymore.
That's incredible.
Thank you. That's the cat though. That's him. I have his body right before. I asked to keep. The
Is that
body.
your painting or the?
No, that was it. That's the painting.
Because I thought you meant it was a picture of the cat, and I was like,
No. No. But wouldn't it be funny if I asked for their dead pets to like model for me?
And you put it in like a weird like.
Anagettis?
Yeah.
I have to like break their arms. Oh my god.
My
You're a
ca-
bee. Ooh.
my cat doesn't have any thumbs. I don't know. This is making me uncomfortable.
I had to get rid of those. Pretty
I mean, you
pretty
added
early on in the
you
game.
added thumbs to the painting.
I did. I had to Photoshop them in the picture or in the.
How is it going to be holding the gun?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but have you ever held a gun?
Yeah.
They're metal. Heavy. And yeah, and I got rid of his tail. It looked weird. I was like, it's kind of like if you say a word too many times and all of a sudden it doesn't make sense. I looked at the tail too much. I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
This.
So I got rid of the
I'm
tail.
like, what is this? Some sort of butt dick?
Yeah. What is this? A butt dick? No, I'm just kidding.
Do you ever do that? You say something, nobody
Yeah.
hears it, and then somebody else says it. and
Oh
they're
yeah,
like,
Brooke did that to me in our show.
oh really?
Fuck, what was it? And I looked over. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'll have to ask her what it was. You said something funny. It was at the end of your set or something, and then I made an amazing joke.
Did she know that nobody heard you, and then she did
Yes.
it, like just to
Yes.
like to get you? That's funny.
She's like, it was good. That's what she did. She literally did that to me. It was good. It was funny. I was like, fuck you,
It
man.
worked.
Fuck you, man. Yeah, that was that. I just had that happen. What the fuck was the joke? I don't know. It was good though.
That's funny.
What were we saying? I had something to say. What were we talking about?
Butt
oh yeah,
dicks,
cat paintings,
Oh, yeah,
butt
cat.
dicks.
Dead cat.
Dead cat Anagetti. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Your neck
You know how
hurts.
they used to like sell, or not sell, paint dead people or take their photo when they're dead? A family portrait?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so if like a kid died or anyone died, I don't know, it seems to only be kids, but they used to prop them up, dress them up, and then take it's like their only family photo.
Yeah. That's sad.
You don't, it's so weird they didn't think to do it before. Though. Isn't that weird?
That's my will. I want like a cheesy style family photo.
Oh, a weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah. It's gonna be awkward because I'm dying by by the sword.
By the sword?
Yeah. That's my plan.
That's your plan?
Yeah.
Mine's lightning.
Oh, that's fun.
But I'm holding a sword. So am I dying by sword? Kind of.
That's fun.
Actually, my favorite butter knife, 'cause I don't think there's anything I love more in this life than butter.
Have you seen this new trend of butter boards? Have you seen this?
Yeah, what is this butterboard thing?
So you smear butter on parchment paper, and then you dress the butter with like balsamic vinegar and like spices, and then you take shit and you dip it. You like do the butter and then you eat it.
I mean, that's what I do anyway with the big block.
Yeah,
I've been doing that for years.
but they put like you put balsamic on it and shit, and you make it like a
fancy thing.
like a.
Oh my god, I've literally
charcuterie.
been doing. I will take a
I'm
cracker
so
and
hungry
just.
right now.
Yeah, always. I'm always hungry.
Dip the cracker in the butter. Okay.
Did you hear about Megan Fox's thing?
No.
How she's called there's a new trend in bottom teeth talking, where you show the bottom of your teeth and it's supposed to look cool.
What?
So they're hi, how we doing? I don't look cool, but
Yeah, that didn't work.
no.
Like this? I can't do that.
No, you just like show a lot of it like this.
Like really California.
Like really, oh my god, I'm a bottom teeth talker.
Humans are so weird.
My bottom teeth are my worst feature, so I'm not about to do that.
Yeah, 'cause usually it's usually the top teeth people are
They're the
concerned
better
about.
ones.
Yeah.
I didn't wear my retainer on the bottom.
I left my mouth guard in Kelowna, I think. Very upset about it.
Oh my god. And your armpit guards
And my armpit guards.
for sweat.
And my my stream thickener.
And your stream thickener? No.
Yeah.
Which is just a pipe cleaner, right?
Yeah. But like one of the big ones.
Well, yeah, I know. It's like the earring hole. You're just growing it, right?
Yeah.
What level are you at?
I'm like at the third of 3 out of 10.
Third.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like
What's your goal? 10?
I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably just
You
gonna.
can't go back though, right?
You can. You can get it stitched up. Well, some people do
Oh, a
I've seen
bitch stitch.
that. Yeah.
Because it's for your lady.
Yeah. The stitch is for you,
They
babe.
call those husband stitches, hey?
What do you mean?
When women have a baby and then they stitch them up extra tight after. Do you know that?
Just imagine the doctor being like, "That one's for you, big boy." Just like tying a knot, like
Just
a
like-
boat knot.
Like the back of a corset.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah. Apparently that's horrible. That could be quite disruptive.
What? What
Birth-
part of this?
Birthing a parasite.
Yeah. Well, I know. And they'll try to. They won't want to get out.
Yeah.
They got all fours, like on the side walls, like my
No.
dog, like my dog on the tub.
No.
Anytime I put him in his little tub, every foot, I don't know if they're all hands or all feet, I don't know, is like on the edge, and I have to like one by one knock them off. But as soon as I knock this one goes back
Yeah.
up, and I have to keep.
What was that? Arrested Development. I think Buster's character was like 10 months pregnant. He didn't come out until 10 months. I think that was that show.
Oh my god,
He just wouldn't come out.
that's so funny. I forgot about it. That's so funny because like supposedly the last like every week you're extra pregnant past your due date, you gain like a pound.
The baby does?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and the lady probably, but you would because the
Yeah.
baby's in you.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you that'd be a lot.
That's crazy. Hmm. What a crazy thing humans are. It's so weird. You ever think about that? Where you just like look at something and you're like, this is fucking,
I have these moments where I'm like, where the hell are we? What the hell is this?
yeah.
Like actual
And you just feel like you're gonna
moments
pass
of
out.
like, yeah,
Mhm.
of just how you get this too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every,
of like how insane this shit is.
and then one day it's just gonna be nothing.
And I'm like, where then is nothing? Like, what the hell is this? This is weird.
Yeah.
I know this sounds like we're so high right now, but I
No,
don't know how
it's
to
a-
describe it.
Even like when I see like people, like I get a lot of my TikTok algorithms like dudes fighting, like just like I like the public confrontation,
What was that? What was that show? Hobos fighting?
bum fights.
Bum fights.
Yeah,
That's what it
not
was.
like that, but like I mean
Oh.
like bros getting knocked out by bouncers type things.
Gotcha.
But just that and this is also I also got obsessed with prisons,
Mhm.
like prison
Oh.
shows and things.
Mhm.
You doing good for time? You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
In any minute now. Keep going though.
And what do you mean? Like we should end any minute now?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I keep going, prisons.
Just about how it then the hierarchies in prisons,
Yep.
how it all the gang stuff, how it all makes complete sense to me because I
Yeah.
think it's really ingrained in us.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
That's why we like to watch. Oh, that was I meant to send it to someone else. Sorry.
he said it to me.
Oopsie.
It says, "Sorry, still hanging out with ass face thunder thighs."
Me, Thunder Thighs?
No, I'm thunder thighs.
Oh.
because you were trying to send it to somebody else. Huh?
Yeah, that was for someone else. Sorry. Still hanging with this fucking loser. It's awkward because I should know his last name, but I don't yet, and I don't know how to ask him.
I'm terrible at that. Even last night, the servers I had to triple check.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw you going to Keith and be like, "What's her name?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure.
Oh, you
I was
guys-
right. Just for the record, I just wanted to double check. The worst thing you could do on stage is, "Thanks, Jim." It's Greg. You're like,
It's-
fuck.
Been Greg every time, Nash. I don't know. I texted it to you.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more I can dig this into you. I did an acronym.
I'm pretty good with that. Anyway, everybody, thanks for tuning into the OK Dope podcast. My name is Nash Park, and this is Stephanie Gregory.
I thought I was wondering why you got so serious. You were working towards a bit. Yeah, I'm Stephanie Gregory. Not that Stephanie Gregory, a different one.
Yeah, not the one who got caught.
Who froze a bunch of guys and made them into pie. Oh, were you thinking a different one?
Yeah, I was thinking the one that fucked that
Pie
teacher,
Guys.
but yeah. Three guys in a pie.
Should I pitch that to Netflix?
That's it. I'll do the intro after you leave, and that's it. Any last words? Any advice? Any advice for the people out there with the existential heartache that we experience? Any?
Don't ever stop looking at your screens. It comes to you when you stop looking at the screens.
At night, listen to something loud.
Loud.
And
If you have to have a TV on and looking at your phone, that's better.
and go out screaming.
Yeah, go out screaming.
Okay.
'Kay.
All right. Okay.
Ah!